dab typhoon, wallets packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbit's our mission. Let's make this money.
I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping every 7 days. It's releasing tokens.
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. Y'all probably heard a bunch of reverb. So, video's almost done. 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, 1? Question mark? Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. So let's make this money. Talk about gains. Woo-wee. Get ready, guys. Pretty soon, 34, 46, it's gonna be like, man, today was a bad day. Pretty soon, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Of course, my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to trade in the most simplistic form. Support, resistance, trend lines. You don't need to memorize all the 3 blind men and 3 blind mice and 3 white soldiers. You don't have to do that. Support, resistance, trend line. Literally, that's all you need. Of course, we break down trading in the most simplistic form. So tune in every single day. The weekends I really do like doing 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I think this might be the time. And then I really do like Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That one I'm still kind of checking on, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then of course on Piper Academy, I will be there at 4. Man, Retro Mike, an absolute beast. Hey, Retro Mike. There we go. Retro Mike, an absolute beast. Now, what I would absolutely love for everybody to do is actually, let's see here. Let's see here. Going to this and going to this, and then here we go. So Retro Mike, he has a YouTube channel, and of course, you know, I thought I had the bell on. So always have the bell on. So check out my buddy Retro Mike. He is pretty much the unofficial sponsor of the show. Dude's an absolute beast. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the chat as well. So definitely check him out. Subscribe to him. Make sure that notification bell is on. Of course, you know, watch the videos, like and comment on all that fun stuff. So definitely check them out. Retro Mike, appreciate you, man, for helping out the channel. You're an absolute beast. Absolute beast. Let's see here. Back to the bubbles. So, of course, we did have, Darren was gifted a membership. Sin was gifted a membership. Dr. Mink gifted a membership. Tells from the Crypto and also Crypto Nate were all gifted memberships due to the generosity of Retro Mike Tech. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Hey, y'all. Hope everybody's having a good day. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Market's green. Market's looking really well. Now, I must say this. So when trading, there's emotions. Emotions when trading. Greed. Greed is a bad one. Greed, envy, jealousy. If you see coins that are moving up and either you're sitting on the sidelines or you're not in trades, it's okay. You know, you're going to make money. You really are. if you're in a coin that's up 12% and somebody else's coin is up 55%, don't exit your coin to enter their coin, because more than likely people are going to take profits and the price will come down. Now, of course, you're losing money. And then your coin, well, starts going up another 10, 20%. All of these coins are going to make money. And this is why it's very important, in my opinion, not financial advice, to have two methods of thinking, minimum. One is an investor bag and the other one is a trader bag. So let's say, for instance, you like DOT. And matter of fact, DOT was one of the coins that we called out yesterday in the VIP group, and it just blew up. Now, I must say this. Now, normally, you know, when this happens, and I made some insane gains, like over 360% or some crazy number. I think the last one I updated that I took profit was like 330%. Now, of course, I was trading with leverage. Now, one thing that you will hear from all these mentors, from all these people who have YouTube channels and everything else, who especially have groups, how great they are. Yeah, you know, this is the call we did, and you know, join our group, this and that, blah, blah. I got lucky. And whenever I put coins that pump within that first, you know, hour or that day, 80% or more, it's luck. Nobody knows what coin's gonna pump. However, all these other people who have groups, because they're trying to trick you, is join my group, join my group. It's straight up luck. I'll let you know that right now. Now I do, of course, I have a lot of alerts that are set. I'm always watching the charts. So once I see a coin that's breaking out, you know, depending on what type of breakout it is, and there's a lot of things that I look at. And of course, I mention this all the time on YouTube, as far as like the candle body sizes, how they look, and then we'll into the trade. And of course, with the VIP group, we're not posting 15, 20 charts like all the other groups are. We post 3. I think yesterday we only posted 2, maybe 3. No, we did post 3, and that was my max. Or was that the day before? I don't know. I just know that I don't post a lot of trades. And I think today I only posted 1. And that's it. You know, I'm not like all these other groups where they'll post all these insane amount of coins, and then hopefully you're lucky enough to be in one coin that they are bragging about that made all these gains. I know that all these coins will pump. The lower market cap coins may pump twice as hard, 4 times as hard as a larger market cap coin. However, the large market cap coins, you can see them going 30%, 50%. Once again, nobody knows. Now, that is one thing that you will definitely not hear from, I'm pretty sure, anybody else in the crypto space. It's luck. Man, did we bank on this one? Woo-wee. And there's times, I remember in March, where we would enter a coin and like a day later, 80%, 120%, no leverage. And I'd let the group know, hey guys, we got lucky. You know, and to me, that's very important, to be very transparent with the group or just YouTube, because YouTube, they love, you know, all the hopes and dreams and empty promises. I let you know what really happens in crypto. We were in DOT. We're still in it, I believe. Of course, I'm looking at a bunch of other coins like Link and, you know, a bunch of other ones. But all these coins are going to move. If your coin has not moved, hang on to it. Hold it for another couple days, 3-4 days maybe. It's going to move. You know, especially Bitcoin's doing what it's doing right now. Now, if Bitcoin dumps, well, of course, the coins are all going to more than likely come down. If Bitcoin goes sideways or kind of goes up and down, one thing that you want to do is watch Bitcoin dominance. Now, if you want me to check Bitcoin dominance, let me know in the comments. Let me know what coins you want me to check. So just kind of give you a heads up. Let's see here. Road Dog says, I'll be right back. You got it, my friend. You got it. Let's see here. Going down the list. Of course, we do have Sam. Sam is in the house. Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead and throw this. This is my shill. So let's put this in here. And then let's also put this in here. And then let's also put this in here. Now, I wonder if that's only going to... Oh, I think it is. Yeah. So anyway, of course, those are all the places that you can find me. We have X, on Twitter. You can also do Patreon. Of course, I do have a free portion on Patreon, so definitely check it out. Every week I post something on there, videos or PDFs or audios, videos, whatever I post in there, it's going to help you make money. And then of course, let's see here. The last one is it's a funny animated tip. So of course, if you do tip and you want to do like a little funny animation, that's the one to do. And I just pinned it if you want to do it. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Barnum says, hello. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? We got Dave P in the house. Thank you, Dave P. Appreciate you being here. Cats, the only bubble with no percentage. Whoa. Yeah, man, look at that. FTM, 23%. Pole, Mana, Sand, Link. As I mentioned, like even right now, this MOG. Now, right now, okay, so here's a thing that I notice all the time. So on the daily, we have Shib. Look what the number is. Look at what the Doge is. Look at what this one is. Look at what this one is. Look at what bread is. Look at what. So all these that I just mentioned, those are meme coins. Right now, meme coins are not pumping. So what I would do is I would say, okay, let's look. Maybe it's larger market cap coins that are moving right now. And I'd go to one that hasn't pumped. And then once, these start moving, well, then now you can look at these. Or you can try to front run it and sit on it. Now, when you sit on it, you may have to sit on it for several days, if not maybe a week or two. All right, I'm moving on. Let's see here. Al says, good afternoon, great people. Send in the best vibes. Thank you. Nice. 87K, let's go. All right, going down the list. Almost done. See, Buck says, are you killing it today, Joe? Better believe it. Brackish, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? We got Corey in the house. Yeah, man. So we'll do those. We'll write those down. SUI AO AIOZ. I call it AIOZ. See here. Dylan says 2 a.m. here. Got up to learn from the master. Wow, Dylan, 2 a.m. Jeez, that's crazy. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's look at Bitcoin. Oh, first heat map. Refresh. Liquidations right now. Longs are getting liquidated. Only 658,000. For shorts, 6.8 million. So right now the shorts. I mean, and I'll show you too where I'm pretty sure people started shorting. We have shorts, we have more longs getting liquidated just because of the ups and downs. People are doing higher leverage. Not worth it, guys. Not worth it. Now, I did have a video. I did a video last night where I said 74x leverage getting wrecked. And that was a pretty good show. I might do another one. I did like it. That was pretty cool. So this is where people started. Well, first, once it broke this level, people started shorting. They're doing okay, coming down. And then, of course, maybe taking profits or getting stopped out on these little pumps, depending on how much leverage they're using. Came down into, now I made a video for the VIP members earlier today, and I think it was like 8 o'clock. I forget what time it was. My times get mixed up. But I love doing thought process videos. And of course, if you're interested in joining the group, it's probably the best group you're ever going to join. Hands down, yes, I am biased. But I made a video and I explained that here we have our fair value gap. Here we have a very nice order block on the 1 hour time frame. And my thought process, was okay, because it was green, I said, it may come up, then come down, come up, maybe create lower highs, lower lows. This would be good. Creating this trend line. If it does come down in here, we have to deal with this possible trend line. Now, nobody knows what's going to happen, but this is just maybe we're going to start doing lower highs. And if that's the case, the level that we need to watch for is this level. This is our main level. If we break, these are all drawings from this morning. If we break this level, then we could possibly enter shorts. And then especially if we get a bearish retest and then we break the previous support recently created, then of course you would, this would be a really nice sign for shorts. Now, talk about bear traps. Again, plan A, plan B. What if it does come down? We enter shorts. It comes up, breaks above this level. More than likely, we'll move up our stop losses really tight with the anticipation of getting stopped out. And if it comes up, comes down, comes up, breaks this level, this is basically saying, okay, trap is going the other direction. Now we change it and now we go long. This is the thought process you have to have. This is exactly the thought process you have to have. And then of course, this was plan A, plan B, you know, could it come down? Yes, more than likely. I believe this was, I don't know if I said or not, but of course, plan A. No, I'm sorry. I wanted this to play out. I wanted this to play out. I'm thinking, man, it's gonna be great, you know, because it was right here. I was like, man, I have an intuition that we're gonna hit the all-time high today. You know, I just felt good about it. I said, man, and then of course, like, yeah, man. But again, plan A, plan B, level by level, and this is what we do. This is how we trade, level by level. You know, if it breaks above here, hopefully we get rejected. Find support here, breaks out, you know, and then it's gonna trick a lot of people. Everybody's gonna start going long, but more than likely, the market makers will start coming down to get the fair value gaps, the order blocks, and there's a lot of fair value gaps down here. A lot. And of course we have, you know, some pretty big ones, a weekly fair value gap, and inside the weekly fair value gap, of course, there's other ones as well. But this is my thought process on Bitcoin. You know, can you make money shorting right now? Yes, of course. I just posted that too in the VIP, in the Bitcoin group. You know, can you make money on shorts? Yeah, of course you can. It's just, you have to kind of monitor it just a little bit closer, because of course you have these dumps and then you have the run-ups. So you know, if you want to be safer, especially in this bullish trend, you want to have a nice stop loss. You really do. Okay, everything looks good. All right, moving on. Let's see who's in here, guys. Who it is in here? Put a 1 in the chat. Even if you've already said hello, put a 1 in the chat. I would like to see who is in here. Once again, if you have coins you want me to do, let me know. This is 1 hour of free mentorship. Instead of paying somebody $99 an hour to answer your questions on how to trade, what indicators to use, you know, how to use certain indicators. For example, how to use a fib retracement. I'm brand new. Okay, cool. I'll give you that information. What is an order block? What is, you know, how do you find fair value gaps? Ask me questions. Like, I love questions, guys. You have no idea. I absolutely love questions. Hey, we have Wick's wife in here. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are great. You guys are great. Appreciate you guys. All right. So we pretty much finished with Bitcoin. Let us look at some coins. We're going to look at some coins. We already have 2 on the list. SUI and AIOZ. So let's go ahead and do this right here. Make sure I am on the correct one. No, I wasn't. That's why it looked weird. It's like, that's not the one. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube layout. That way all the drawings are on YouTube. Let us go to a higher time frame. Let us take off our moving averages. Okay. So the first one is SUI USDT. And I like MEXC. Now, of course, if you are in the US and you cannot use MEXC, of course, I do have several other exchanges. It's in the description below where you can use Blowfin and others that don't require KYC and are US friendly. And of course, you know, other links for VPNs and everything else you need. All right, moving on. All right, so here we were looking at this. Let's see here. What were we saying on here? What were we saying? When were we looking at this? So I'm assuming based off of this was just teaching as far as when we would enter the trade. You know, the candle closed above this level in the 4-hour time frame. This is when we would enter. We'd have our stop loss down here, you know, because it could come down. Right now, this was in beautiful accumulation, just sideways action. This is what we want to see. Nobody knows. I mean, it could go up or it could go down. But due to this bullishness, of course, it went up. This is pretty much the diagram. This right here, if you take nothing else from the channel, this right here is gold. We create a resistance level. We break the resistance level into the trade. You know, this right here is going to make you money. As simple as this little diagram is, this is going to make you money. Now, depending on the time frame, depends on how successful you are. The lower the time frame, the more ups and downs, the higher volatility, the more likely you are for it to possibly fail. For example, if you were trading this on a 1 minute time frame versus a 1 hour time frame, if the candle closes above here on a 1 minute, it might come down. If the candle closes above here on the 1 hour, you have a pretty good chance it may continue going up. Could it come down? Yes, of course, but you have a pretty good chance that it will continue going up. With that being said, we're looking at this right here, and this is our level for our entry. Would have done 50% here. We would have had our stop loss underneath here, and we did not get stopped out. It's coming up here, and it's looking good. So let's go ahead and delete all this and get out of here, drawings. Get out of here. Well, let's look at the daily. Okay, so here's a question. How do I find targets? How in the heck do I find targets? Well, the easiest way that I love to do is using the fib extension tool. And of course, mine is down here because it's on my favorites. But if I click it and any of these that are down here, you can see it appear here in blue and it's highlighted. So all you do is go over here and you can find it right here. I have the star, so it's on my floating toolbar right there. So what I'm gonna do is the fib extension tool, and there's 3 points. Make sure your magnet tool is on. Go from the low to the high to the low. Now, why am I on the 3-day? Well, it's a lot easier to see the ups and downs on a higher time frame versus if you were on a 1 hour. Now you're like, oh man, like what do I pick? I mean, there's a lot of movement. Do I pick this one? Do I start here? But if you're on a higher time frame, in my opinion, it's much easier to see. This is the low, this is the high, this is the low or lowest point prior to the run up. That's how I think of it. And I just make it like super simple. If you think that is simple and an easy way to understand it, the lowest point prior to the run up, the highest point, another lowest point prior to this new run up. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if it is easy to understand. If there's anything that I say that does not make sense, let me know. Once again, this is your 1 hour free mentorship. All right, moving on. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Now it's time to zoom in and see what we got. Oh man, so this right here, I call this the stairway to heaven. Man, this is just beautiful. So what we're doing is we're coming up, we're coming down, we're taking some of this liquidity and down here, and of course the market makers do not want a straight up. They don't. And in order for the price to go up, you're actually buying from the market makers. So whenever you put in a buy order, the market makers are putting in a sell order. That way you can buy it. Now this sell order is still here. It's in the best interest for the market makers to bring the price down to get their sell order filled, and that's how they make their money. Now, with that being said, does this happen all the time? Nope, because what they're doing is this is what's called liquidity. What they're doing is they're building liquidity up top as well. Now, if this does come down, I would not be surprised if it came all the way down here to, let's go ahead and just put this. So let's do right about here, and we'll make this one a white, and then we're going to do Alt J right about here. So I would not be surprised if the price did come down for it to go anywhere between 2.55 and 2.77. I would not be surprised. This is a really nice area. Not only that, but it goes right into this fair value gap area, which is really good. Let's see here. What do we have? So now what I'm doing is I'm looking at all the ups and downs. I'm looking at the movement. I'm looking at the strength of the move. Again, here we have our stairway to heaven. Then it's just started going up. It stopped kind of doing like the stairway. Now it's just going up. So it's going up, started coming down. So on this one, let's go ahead and use this. Let's have our magnet tool. Let's see if we can do this one from here to here. and we'll leave it orange. So here we do have our trend line. This one broke through it just a little bit. So let me go and just click on this one. So this is the lowest point. So we use this point here and this point here. You can see that it clearly broke underneath it. Could we short this? You could. Very dangerous right now. All-time high. A lot of FOMO. As soon as Bitcoin starts going up, this one I do believe will go. I'm actually looking at this one for a VIP setup. Let's see here. Yes. Yeah. These are some really good ones. Corey agrees as well. Now, when should we enter this trade? Of course, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. What I would do is I would look for a break of this level. And let me go ahead and make this a little bit larger. That way we can all see it. Canvas. Let's go to 20. There we go. So I would wait for the break of 3.6936. 4-hour candle must break above here. And what I would do is I would set an alert just above it, about here. Of course, orange is always my alert color. And then for this one, I'm actually gonna set an alert. So for this one, I just do this to make sure that this is an alert that I'm setting. And then of course I actually click on it, go to the alarm, and then I always put a question mark. For one, it's for time's sake, and for two, it's not a statement. It's not saying enter now. Now, what I would recommend is for you to, the alert to go off, have a 4-hour candle close above this level. Now it's good to enter. Now, granted, we have another level of very strong resistance right here. And you can see it. What did I do? I put a wrong thing. Here we go. And let's put this in white. So you can see we have a very strong level of resistance here. So when and if you do enter this, I would recommend, of course, never do 100%. I'd recommend 50%. And if the price does something like this, where we enter, it comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up, then of course you can enter your other 50% here. Notice what I'm doing. This is the template of entering trades. Comes down, creates a new resistance, comes down, breaks this resistance, which is the same point as this resistance. We enter again 50%. Now, this is more than likely what might happen unless the market gets crazy bullish. Market gets crazy bullish, plan A, plan B. We'll actually do a plan C as well. Here, we enter the trade, and then it continues coming up, gets rejected here, comes down, gets rejected again, comes down, gets rejected, and this time breaks above. Once the 4-hour candle breaks above this level, now you can add to your entry. So you can either add to your entry here, once it breaks out of the same area, or you can enter here. Now, let's say you enter, and then it does this, but instead of going up, it creates a lower high, and then now gets rejected and starts coming down to this area of interest, or even better yet, to this fair value gap. Well, we have a stop loss. Now, the benefit of this is you only get stopped out 50% of your entry, because you only entered 50%. So this is my thought process on this. I hope you did enjoy this. Now, to me, it's kind of a waste of time to do a complete setup on this because it's not ready. It's not ready yet, and our entry could be somewhere else. It could be lower, it could be possibly higher, depending on the alert. So tomorrow, if you like, check up on this one, and then we can look at it. All right, so let's do this. Let's put this one back on the list of YouTube rapid fire. Now the next one is AIOZ. Any other coins, guys? Any other coins? Usually the first one I go a little bit more in detail. Then, of course, the other ones we get a little faster. And, of course, the more coins we get, the faster it goes. Let's see. Okay, so I think we did KuCoin on this one last time. All right. So, for this one, okay, we would have been stopped out. We would have been stopped out on this one. Now, one thing that I do show on this channel, full transparency, you know, we win trades, we lose trades. Here, this is my setup. So, my setup, this was our high. This was our stuff right here.
I'm not sure where the price action was at the time of this whole drawing, but I do know it was before this one for sure, because our alert was above this wick. So because of that, this is telling me that it was maybe somewhere here. Yeah, maybe somewhere here. Price came up, came down, kind of balanced on this, broke up. Let's see here. For this one, the alert went off. However, the 4-hour candle did not close above this blue line. So this would tell us we got to wait. And glad we did. Now it comes up here. We set our alert again, but this time we set it above this wick. And then this alert goes off. 4-hour candle close above this. This is a pretty large candle. However, wait a minute. However, I was just looking at these. These candles are really small. This one, I probably would have maybe waited one more candle. But then I look over here. It's like, oh, wait, look at the size of these candles. This is okay. This is average, per se. So, for this one, I would enter the trade based off of the 4-hour candle closing above this blue line. Enter the trade. Next candle, I'm in profit. Awesome. But we're under resistance. Ah, crap. It comes down, bounces beautifully off of this. Good. Do I add to my entry? No, because it hasn't crossed this level. So once again, it has to do this number, this number, this number, breaks this level, we enter the trade or add to it. Since it did not do that, I don't enter the trade. I'm only in 50%. Comes down, then it loses this support. Oh man. Comes down here, support, support, great. Selling pressure, crap. Comes down, we're gonna get stopped out. This is at the point where I would update the group and say, there's a really high possibility we're gonna get stopped out. Good thing we only entered, one time. We didn't get our second entry. And then sure enough, we get stopped out. And as soon as we get stopped out, it goes up. Now, I also mentioned this today, I believe it was today. I talk a lot about emotions and the psychology of trading in the group. I mentioned there's going to be times where we do get stopped out by a fraction of 1/100th of a cent. And then it runs up 20-30%. It's like, man, I shouldn't have set that stop loss. Or I shouldn't have moved up the stop loss when the market started coming down. However, we only can say that after we have the new information or candles or more time showing what happened. In the moment of the trade, this is what we're thinking. We are actually thinking this is the best thing we can do right now, based off of the information that we have at the current moment. Then of course, time plays out, and let's say it would have dumped. Now your thought process is, oh man, am I glad I moved up my stop loss super tight? Or man, I'm glad, my stop loss was here because I could have lost 25%. Because now you know what happened. Versus in the time, it's like, oh man, or if it reverses, oh man, it went up. I shouldn't have had that stop loss. Now, there will be times where you may hear influencers, mentors say, don't put a stop loss. This depends on your trading style. Is this an active trade? And if so, and you don't want to have a stop loss, okay. Have the mindset that this trade, 3 to 5 days, maybe a week, may turn into a 3-month hold. Because since you don't have a stop loss, let's say it goes down. This was one of my biggest embarrassing moments, because for me, I've always taught stop loss. Then one of my buddies who, I thought at the time was a great trader, and he is not. He said, don't have stop losses. If you have a stop loss right now, you're a fool. He literally said that on live stream. You are a fool if you have a stop loss. Right now, it's the great, everything's running, don't get stopped out. And sure enough, I enter the trade, expecting for a week. Put a lot of money in there too, a lot. More money than I think I had in any other trade. Expecting it 3-5 days. 3 days later, down 30%. Oh man. Normally I had my stop loss around 15% at that time. It's like, man, 30%. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna add to it, and it went down 45%, 55, 75. And then finally went down like 85%. And my buddy, one of my other buddies, would, you know, we talk, you know, every so many days. And then one day he called me and said, man, great news. He's like, dude, you're up. I said, yeah, man, I'm up 10%. And so that means I'm only down 75%. And I'm laughing. And dude's like, dude, are you crazy? I was like, man, if you're getting laugh at this, like, you know, if you really like, I know it's going to come up. I just have to wait longer. And at that time, it was already like a month and a half. I ended up selling that coin look at all the gains I could have made in those 3 months. But that money was tied up. I was in that coin for 3 months before I got into the positive. And I was in like 80% in the positive. I was barely like 4%, 2%, whatever it was. It was less than 10 for sure. Sold it, got out of that coin, got other coins, had my stop losses. So I know it's a long story. Right now, I'm kind of stalling to see if there's any other coins that need to be done. All right, moving on. Let's see here. A bingo bango, guys. A bingo and a bango. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. Make sure to smash the like. Once again, I give you 1 hour of free mentorship. So definitely ask questions, you know, give me some charts. Let's see here. For AIOZ, for this one right now, you know, it's doing a lower high. So of course we do have our high, we have our lower high. There's a really good chance that it could continue doing this. So what I would do, let's go ahead and just delete our 18 drawings. Let's come over here. Let's kind of zoom out and let's see what's going on. Let us see what's going on. Let's see here. Okay. So we had this really nice, and I'll draw it. We really had this really nice, make sure magnitude is on, snap in place from here to here. This really nice trend line. Now, of course, with these trend lines, you can draw as many as you want. You can do it from here. And then you can actually do another one, same stock, from here, and this wrong one. You can go from here. So we did that one already. Let's see here. I do like this one. And these are subjective too. So here, you know, we had this trend line, other trend lines. Now you can see that it's starting to, you know, it was going down, going sideways. And then once it starts going sideways, once it breaks one of these highs, then this is when you enter. Now, for me, I would have entered on this high, not the break of this high or this high, just due to the fact that these levels are really close together. And you could break out of this high, meet this high and come down, or meet this high and come down. So for this one, once it broke this high, if I was looking at this coin, enter the trade, profits. Now it's really easy to say after the fact. However, if you've noticed, this is my same routine. This is how I trade. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Let us delete all of these drawings. It's kind of showing you that stuff. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Barnum says, ape coin, please. Yes, definitely. So AIOZ for this one, it's in a zone. Let's go ahead and draw out the zone. So, nope. Let's go from here to actually click on it. Let's go from here to here. So we have two zones. We have that zone. And then we have, we can kind of do this. Here, higher up. Yeah, this looks good. So we have our range low, which I would like this to have more touches. We have our range high. I would like this to have more touches. Then we have our mid-range. This I do like. You know, we have a lot of ups and downs, but they're just saying the highest point, the lowest point, not including wicks. And right now, this is the premium. This is the discount. And this is kind of like the middle. The middle. All right. Let's see here. Berger says, Coach, can I still trade XLM or too late? We will look at that one. XLM. If it's already pumped, I'm pretty sure it's, you know, we can send an alert. Let's see here. Can you do PEAQ? Yeah, definitely. I've never heard of that one. So that one may be a low market cap coin or hopefully not a stock. I mean, I can do stocks, but if it is a stock, let me know. That way, of course, I know to look in the stock portion versus crypto. right now. So this is in the premium. So this is like the expensive. You know what I want to buy right here? Not really. If it comes down, so this right here would be my buy zone. So this, if it comes down to here, this would be my buy zone. I really wouldn't buy any higher. So this is my buy zone, and let's go ahead and kind of label it out for you. That way you can see it on the side. So between 0.772 and 0.731, this would be my buy zone. I wouldn't enter before that. Now, what if it breaks up? Okay, not a problem. What we do, make sure our magnet tool is on, come over here to this. What we do is we wait for the break of this level. The 4-hour candle must close above this level. 4-hour candle closes above this level, enter the trade. If it doesn't, then we wait. And because more than likely it'll come back into the zone and maybe even come lower than this because it tried to break out and it failed, came back in. For AIOZ, I believe this one is kind of a lower market cap coin. Now, let me double check. I always like double checking because this kind of dictates the move on how fast it can move. Yeah, so it's a 918 market cap coin, 917. And of course for this one, this is AI, this is video, this is DPen. So I do like this one. All right, so let's put this back over here and let's just paste this here so we can have that for future reference. And let's move this up here. What else do I see? 4-hour candle must close above this. So what I would do is I would set an alert about right here. Set your alert, and then of course you can enter the trade. Now lower market cap coins, they should move faster than higher market cap coins. However, we've been seeing, especially today, these higher market cap coins been killing it. Now just know, and again, the psychology of trading is very psychological, very psychological. I mean, all these emotions, envy, greed, anger, desperation, like all these play into account when trading. And if you're in a coin and it hasn't moved yet, don't worry, it will move. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, so let me show you this, guys. So of course on this, we do have our VIP membership. If you like the way I mentor, I strongly recommend doing the VIP membership. Of course, I will be posting, I believe tomorrow, we'll be posting the Black Friday deal for yearly memberships and lifetime memberships. And if you can't afford this, I don't want any excuses why you're not making crazy money this season. None. This bull run, you should be killing it. Join the YouTube family. You know, here we have the supporter. You get a bunch of cool emojis. And then of course you have the believer, and then you have the warrior in training. This gives you more videos. These are thought process videos on some VIP charts. For me, thought process videos are very important. Now, I also may include some videos in the supporter because again, I want you to make money. I don't want you to have a barrier from becoming very successful in crypto because you can't afford this. Now, if you can't afford this, stop messing around and join the group, literally. And of course, if you're interested in the Black Friday deal prior to me posting it, send me a message on Telegram, and of course I will let you know the prices. All right, but tomorrow I'm gonna put out the prices anyway. But there should be no excuse why you don't have amazing gains. Now, let's say you can't afford any of this. Watch me every day. I'm going to show you how to trade. I'm going to show you how to make money. Everybody else, they say, oh yeah, man, I want you to be successful, but pay me. I'm showing you right now. Ask me questions. Take advantage of this. All right, moving on. All right, let's see here. Retro Mike says, PEAQ is a new layer 1 for DPen projects. This is why I love doing this channel, because I learned so much from y'all. It just launched on mainnet very recently. May not be much history to look at. Man, I'm gonna actually put a star by this one. All right, let's see here. And XYO. Very good. See here, Alexander says, Joe, I want you to do overtime. Okay. Mana, I'm not sure if we'll get to all of these. Depends on how fast I can do them. Okay. Let's see what we can do. And for Illuvium, or however you say that, what is the ticker? ILM? Oh, ILV. I always forget what the ticker is. Let me know what the last ticker is. Okay, moving on. So for AIOZ, you just have to wait. Set your alert. It may come all the way down to here. I don't think so. I think it'll go to a buy zone. Set an alert here too, and then watch for it to break out. So I would also set an alert in here. Okay, moving on. Let's put this in our YouTube, our rapid fire. So we did that one. The next one is APE. Ooh, man, we got to do some rapid fires on these. Rapid fire, MEXC. Let's go ahead and speed this up a bit by just putting the filter of only MEXC. And of course, this is alphabetical, and I don't know my alphabets. I'm just playing. All right. So this one right here, it's already moved up nicely. I would expect it to retrace. We're right underneath this resistance. What I would do is I would set an alert right here. I would love to see the price action actually come back down to this area. I don't think it'll happen. If it does though, have your alert set right here as well. This would be an amazing opportunity to enter the trade. Right now it's already a little bit too high. Set your alert here as well. 4-hour candle must close either above this level or this level. Right now we've already had several 4-hour candles and it's already, you know, kind of high up. So I would literally wait on that one. But I do like this one. So set your alerts. Remind me tomorrow to check on it to see if it is ready. The next one is XLM USDT. For MEXC, we're, oh, nope, too late. Oof, nuh-uh. No way, Jose. Now, can you enter this trade? Yeah, sure, why not? Is it a higher risk of it coming down? Of course, definitely. Now, where would I love it to come down to? I would absolutely love the price action to come down to this fair value gap right here. Do I think it will? Probably not, due to FOMO. There's a lot of FOMO right now. It might come down to this area right here. So what I would do is I would have an alert just above this area to see if it does go in this area. And then if it does, due to the amount of FOMO, I would probably do this on a 1-hour time frame, you know, to where the candle must close above 0.455. Now, if the candle doesn't close above here and it continues to come down, then I would look for something like this. And then this is when I would enter. So I would actually, if this alert goes off, then you can set your next alert for here. So that's what I would do. Now, if it goes up, which it could, man, I'd be scared of this one. Just because when it comes down, it's going to come down pretty sure nice and hard. Because if we look at a higher time frame, you can see that this right here is a whole fair value gap. This all looks good though. This is nice price action right here. But it's leaving a lot of liquidity behind. It's leaving all of this. Now, granted, do I think it's going to come all the way down? No. But it's leaving all of this. It's leaving all of this. It's leaving all of this. It's leaving all of that. So if it does come down, I hope it doesn't come down lower than 34 cents. So we'll see. So again, same thing on this one. If you like, you can check on this one tomorrow for an update. You just gotta, you know, mention it. But I would set an alert for sure. If it does go up, like I said, I wouldn't. There's so many other coins that can make money. But, you know, this is what FOMO is about. I don't recommend it. I really don't. But for this one, this would be the level it needs to break. If it does come up here, once again, set your alert above. And then same thing for this one. This one would need to be a 4-hour candle. Why am I saying 4-hour candle? Because more than likely, if you do get a 1-hour candle to close above here, it may be a fake out and then come down and then lower. So this one's a 4-hour, you know, this would be like a 1-hour if it breaks down and comes up. All right, moving on. So we already put this one. Let's go to
PAEQ. Let's get out of our this. Not in crypto. Not sure where I'm going to be able to find it. Let's come back over here. Hopefully I typed it in right. If I typed it in wrong, please let me know. PAEQ. I'm not finding it anywhere. Did you mistype it? Am I mistyping it? Where can I find it? Very important. Okay, moving on. Next one is, let's come back over here. Let's go MEXC. Next one is XYOX. I haven't looked at this one in a long time. So it's not on MEXC. It's on Coinbase. We'll look at Coinbase. Okay, this one looks okay. Now, granted, I think it's going to come down. So let's do the magnet tool. Let's do this. This is our level. We need to watch this level. If it breaks below this level, we do have a really nice zone that it could potentially bounce off of. So this is our support zone. Now, what is the price range tool? Is this 30%? 8%, man, this is great. I don't know what the market cap is on this one, but we are surely going to find out. So this one is XYO. Our market cap on this one is 111 million. Fairly small market cap. The candles look great for such a small market cap. PEAQ, man, I knew it. See here. So this is, in my opinion, it's good. More than likely have a bounce in here. If it breaks this level, you could, because the stop loss is really low, you could, and I'd recommend it. Why not? I'm sorry, no recommendations, not financial advice. But if I was, okay, let me rethink. I would do 50% once it breaks this level. Once it breaks this level. Good Lord. So if it breaks this level up here, if I can grab this, and of course for this one, we can do 1 hour. 1 hour candle close above this level. And then if the price does this number, we can enter the trade. If price does this number and then comes down here and then breaks out, then the 1 hour candle must close above this level. And then same thing, we do 50%. Now, if you do enter, then the next level that you would add to your entry would be this level. So now what you would do is you would wait for it to break up and then it do this number and then you add to your entry. So this one looks pretty nice. But right now I would wait and I would actually set alerts. Set an alert above this wick. So right here at this price. And then I would also set an alert in case it does come here. This is what the alert would be. Thank you, Jesse, my man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you greatly. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. Of course, this is the rapid fire session. Let's get this rapid fire. So YouTube rapid fire. Now let's go ahead and and actually type this correctly. PAEAQ. USDT. MEXC. All right. So let's see here. So let's go ahead and PEAQ. Okay. So for this one, I like doing this, especially coins that I'm not familiar with. Let's go to all. When did it come out? It came out November, so 10 days ago. Not too bad. 88 million market cap, so very tiny market cap. This thing could move in the plus very fast or the minus very fast. Let's see here. Going down the list, let's go to show all. This is DPEN, layer 1, AI, all the buzzwords. Let's go to the website. I do like looking at websites. Powering the machine economy. Build DPENs for energy, mobility, connectivity, and more. Okay. Let's see here. The home of DePIN, decentralized physical infrastructure networks being built on PEAQ. Okay. See, okay. Farmers, blah, blah. There's been other ones like this, but it's new, so may have more stuff. Why does the world need PEAQ? I will be watching that video. I strongly recommend everybody DYOR and watch, you know, they have a video right here, so I would do that, and I'm going to do that. Let's see here. More words, probably important. Oh, it's got an ecosystem. See here. 43. I'm gonna check this out. Very nice. Let's see here. Got a B-Day, so I'm out. I appreciate you, man, for being here. You are my favorite. Yes, let you know. Same thing with everybody else. You're my favorite. Been to bed last morning, 9 a.m. Oh my gosh. Here, always special like. Very nice, very nice. Let's see, Richard Mike says, yes, thank you, man, for stopping by. I appreciate you. Smash the like. Thank you guys for smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. All right, so let's go ahead and finish this one up. Let's go and look. Let's look at the price action. So of course it came down, sell off, you know, all the angel investors, all the pre-seeders. They, you know, this is why, you know, when it gets listed, it's very high risk because yes, yeah, sure, it made a whole bunch of money. And then of course it came down. This is another reason why I never use the first candle for at least a day. I never use this. I don't use this as the top. I don't use this to draw a fib level. I don't use this candle period because this is all manipulation. The candles that I start using, so write this stuff down, guys. This candle that I start using is when it kind of levels out. You know, it came down, like there's no level right now. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Came down. This is all sell-off. So I don't include any of this. This is all sell-off. Now it started to bounce, starting to come up. So now I would use kind of like these levels, not so much this, because this is just a sell-off. And then of course it made a lower high, lower high. Now it looks like all the angel investors, or the majority of them, have sold off. Here we go. Here is some alpha for you guys. Here is some alpha for you. I hope you're ready. If you're ready, put a 1 in the chat. If you are ready, put a 1 in the chat. What is the thing called? It is called... Oh, the name just escaped me. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. What's the name called? Oh, yes. CryptoRank.io. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at PEAQ. Did I type it right or did I type it wrong again? It's not here. Is it this one? Funds? It's not on here yet. But what I like to do is see, let's see if we can come over here. Let's see if we can come over here. Let's see if it has any information. I don't look for like vesting information on this website, but so here's a couple things that we have to take into account. One, it's on exchanges already. KuCoin, BingX, MEXC. It's on for some pretty okay exchanges. Let's see here. See, Mainnet goes live with 11 initial peak listings 1 week ago. Okay. Blah, blah, more interesting things. What I'd like to see is the vesting period. When are these tokens going to be unlocked? Are there any tokens locked? That's important. PEAQ. Did I type it in wrong again? No, I put it in right. PEAQ. Let's see here. I'm not sure if there's a vesting, maybe a bounce. No. Let's go to their website again. Read more, community, Discord. media, learn, ecosystem, token, build. Okay, let's go to their white paper. So this is very important, guys. This is extremely important. This is like showing you how to do all this. This is like really important. So what is PEAQ? What I want to know is the tokenomics. I want to know, let's see, MetaMask, what's this? So create a MetaMask account and add PEAQ network, then receive PEAQ tokens, send PEAQ tokens, blah, 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 important stuff, blah, blah, continue on, add MetaMask, get started, okay, cool. Token talk, pocket, not sure what that is, ledger, okay, safe, build, smart contracts, learn, tokenomics. Total supply at Genesis, that number. See, disclaimer, the earlier version of this page wrongfully referred to PEAQ's total supply at Genesis at its max supply. Blah, blah. Okay, more information. Utility, etc., etc. Transaction fees, this and that. Important words. Staking. Ooh, I like staking. Important words. Inflation. I mean, I prefer deflationary coins, but inflation, I mean, it's okay as long as you still have the hype. I mean, you know, there are coins that have inflation and they're doing well. Okay. Investors, 34%. Woo. That's a lot. Funding, pre-seed, funding, seed, funding, private, funding, pre-launch, private. Then the community, 21 supply. Community sell, real estate campaign, early adopter, wow. Core contributors, a network security, ecosystem, and treasury. Unlocks, this is what we need to know. Doesn't tell us when. Oh, month. So every month they're going to be unloading on you. So it doesn't say what day of the month. That's important. So what I would do is, if you're interested in this coin, I would recommend going to their Telegram and simply asking them, you know, don't be a jerk about it, but just ask them, you know, what date are the token unlocks? That's what I would do. Unless they have it in here already, but I don't see it. Just really quick glance. Because this right here will affect the coin, and especially because of the market cap. You see all that information I just gave you? Now, all that information is key. Like, I didn't know any of this stuff. I actually had to pay, like, to know this stuff. Giving it to you for free. I want you to make money. My goal is to make money with you. Period. But Joe, why do you charge for your course? You're paying for my experience. You're paying for all the updates. You're paying for like a bunch of stuff that I do for the group. And like I said, if you have the money, go for it. If you don't, watch my show. But this right here is very important due to the market cap, due to those token unlocks. Every month, potentially, it could affect the price in a negative sense. I like the project. I'm going to dive more into it though. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Retro Mike Tech says, trade tuition. On the token site, you put PEAQ, not PEAQ. Oh. Man, I'm so dumb. There it is. We could have been so done already. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right, so this is the site that I like going to, and I'm actually going to put this in the chat. So, you know, everybody DYOR, do your own research. So here, this is what I love. Fundraising. This site, man, hands down the best site ever. So fundraising. Launch pool. Okay. Okay. ICO. Price was 0.079. And it's up quite a bit. We're going to get to that in just a moment. So it's done for the all-time high. Return on investment is 629%. Yeah, that's why they sold on you. Let's see here. Undisclosed investors. Okay. More investors. Okay. All right. Okay. Spreadsheets. Okay. Let's see here. So the public sale is this. The funding rounds is this. Free token distribution. Okay, circulating supply. What I want to know is when the token unlocks are at. Okay, so let's go to overview. Normally there's an unlock or vesting. There's a vesting right here. So let's see if maybe they updated the site. See here, market cap. I love this site, man. Did I already say that? I love this site. All-time high was 57 cents. Okay. Okay. See, it tells you what it is. All right, so let's go to, we looked at fundraising already. I didn't see anything. Let's look one more time. Normally on the very front page, they have a countdown of the unlocks. So market gives you all the markets. Okay. Arbitrage. Got to sign up. Okay. Nothing here. Circle data. Nothing should be here. I don't think. Oh, just the days. Okay. Not important. News and team. So we don't know when the next unlock is. And to me, that's very, very important. The actual day. They're going to do it every month. Okay. Moving on. But I'm going to be checking this out in greater detail. So for here, it looks like it's finally cooling off. What is the price range tool say for entry to stop loss? 20%, 25%. I like it. I really do. Hey, we got all set in the house. What's going on, guys? Let's see here. Do me a favor. Let's do a roll check. If everybody can put a 1 in the chat. Everybody can put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. And I do greatly appreciate you doing that. And of course, I'm going to get to the chat in just a moment. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like this. You know, we had the sell off. Looks like it found the bottom here. It broke this level. It's coming up. Looks good. So we do have this area of interest. This is my area of interest of it possibly coming down. Now, in my opinion, this is the best area to buy. So what I would do, man, I'm not gonna, let me look on a lower time frame. So, it's kind of hard to do like a bearish divergence because the coin is so new, but there is bearish divergence. If you were to look here, of course, you see a high and a higher high. However, here you have a high and a lower high. So we do have bearish divergence. Once again, I would like to see it come down here, and maybe with that bearish divergence, the price may come down to this area. If it breaks below this, excuse me, wow. If it breaks below this level, 0.18, I would wait and wait and wait, because this could continue dumping depending on how many people got the coins. Not only that, you know, I really want to know when the date is for the unlocks. But if we break below this level, then we just wait maybe a couple weeks and then we try to get in. There's plenty of time for this one. I really do like, from what I saw, I like, the only thing that's scaring me is token unlocks and when it is. So what I would do in this case, for me personally, even though I know that there's a very high possibility that it could come down 50%, why not? At the current price, I like it. And then if it does, so there's always two plans. Plan A is I hope it does this. If so, we enter the trade 50%. Now, not only that, but we also enter the trade right now. This is a trade setup for you guys. Now, I'm going, not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But, you know, could you enter in the actual buy area? Yeah, you could, but it's just higher risk that we get stopped out. It's better for us to exit this zone, and then that's when you enter. So that's what I would recommend. Now, of course, for targets, I would strongly recommend, let's see. So, I mean, if we did enter our, so here's the thing. Now, a lot of people don't like having very high market, very high stop losses, 30% and then some. But there are times where, because of the market cap, you do need to 20, 30% stop loss. And in this case, you would need a 30. But right now, of course, you know, we would enter right now. Stop loss is roughly around 27%. So let's do this. 27%. And let's do a stop loss. Let's come over here to this. Let's get our coordinates. That way we can give you a proper setup. I do greatly appreciate you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate y'all, you know, putting the ones in the chat, letting me know that you're here. That really does help support the channel. It does. As simple as that sounds, it really does. So here's our stop loss. Let's go ahead and put a target. So we need at least a 2-to-1. But let's see here. Now this is the difficult part, because all this was a sell-off. This, in my opinion, these are just guesstimates. Now, it's funny because I could put a 200% target and I'm going to look like a genius when it hits, but it could hit in 3 months, 6 months. So what I'm going to do, see here, that's 30. So this is almost a 3-to-1. And we're underneath some wicks. So let's go ahead and put this as our first target. And just depending on, you know, how long you want to hold this. This, in my opinion, if the market, I was going to say dump. If the coin, when the coin does the vesting period, the token unlocks, hopefully it doesn't dump the price. It will though, but hopefully it won't dump it as bad. And maybe the market is really bullish, so it won't affect the market as much. Due to the market cap being so low, we do have a higher possibility of it affecting it though. So there's just a couple things that you have to understand. So this one right here, this would be our target. And of course, let's get our coordinates. Let's go to make this official. Make this a nice official, let's see here, target. Make this a nice official one. And then let's go ahead and put one more entry. I mean, this. Now, of course, I am looking to the left. It's just a habit. But this would be my next one. And once again, these are all guesstimates. If you wanted to, you could use a fib retracement tool for your levels. But since this is the very beginning, and I really don't like counting this, because this is all manipulation, I personally don't use a fib retracement for this. You can if you want. You can go from the swing high to the absolute swing low, get all your levels. For me, I don't like doing that just because it's manipulation. You can though. Copy. And then this one is a target. Let's go here to this. So this one, once again, I do like this. Let's go ahead and save this to our watch list. And this is our YouTube rapid fire. So thank you guys for putting this one on my radar. Mark in the house. Mark says, don't forget to hit the notification bell when you subscribe to the channel. Yes, thank you guys. I see All Set says, brilliant. I'm just gonna switch off. Waste energy even as a mug warmer. I'm thinking you're talking about a miner. We'll see. Richard Mike says, at All Sets, I added a Ice River to my Profit Switcher app. Okay, very nice. Okay, going down the list. So let me go ahead and try to catch up on these chats really quick. And I think I got everything. Now, let's see here. There was one that we had a whole bunch. So Alexander, if you are still here, let me know in the chat that you are still here. Alexander, if you are still here, let me know. And that is, yes, ILV. And EAC, if you are here, let me know you're here and the coin that you want me to do again. EAC, if you are here, let me know that you're here with the coin once again. See here, going down the list, Okay, Sam says, have you ever heard of XRP? 84 billion market cap. Nice. Alexander says, here. Awesome, man. Appreciate you. I see here. We're going to get you your coins, my friend. We're going to get you your coins. Okay, going down the list. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, All Set says, all the cool cats chilling here. Okay, going down the list. Okay, almost done. Oh, talking about your cast miner. All right, very good. So here, Hayden says, thanks for all the information. I feel like a lot of people don't explain this in depth. Same here. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to show you how smart they are and how much information that you don't have for you to join their group so that you can realize that they just post a whole bunch of charts, and that's why it's all trickery. That's all it is. Of course, you know, I do have a group. We showed this earlier. This one, it's $99 a month. It's on Patreon. Links are in the description. Of course, if you think I'm, you know, giving you a bunch of information now as far as thought process, man, you haven't seen nothing yet. In the VIP group, I do thought process videos on the market, on our current active trades, in addition to our inactive trades, the stop losses that I have, where I update the setups that we post. And we only post like 3 charts. Like right now, it's only 3 charts a day. The max is 5. Unlike everybody else, 15, 20 charts a day. Because it's, what are the likelihood of you getting to a coin that they're posting 15, 20 charts a day that is successful? For me, we post very few. That way it's very easy to pick which one you want. My whole thing is just make trading easy. And I really do. Not only that, but in the setup group, I actually update the VIP members. Okay, move up your stop loss. Okay, take your profit. And of course, you know, I have it all written down too, as far as your targets and everything else. But if the price starts coming down and we almost hit our target, if I see it, guys, take your profit right now. There's a lot of stuff I do. Like, it's crazy. Now, if you don't have money, you still want to learn, become a member, well, help support the channel. Become a member of YouTube. And of course, here you get videos of our chart VIP thought process videos. This one, of course, you get more. And then if you do have money, you can do this. If you're wanting the lifetime membership or the yearly membership at a really discounted price, send me a Telegram message, and I will give you the early bird VIP discount from the Black Friday. Black Friday deal, I'm going to be posting that tomorrow. But like, my main goal is to teach you all this stuff. And then just imagine that. Like, if everybody did that, you teach everything here for free. And if people like it and they're making money, well, guess what? They're going to join the group. There's a concept. And that's what I'm doing. I'm making people money. People see that what I do really works. And of course, the thought process is all there. They join the group. And the ones that are, it's like, you know what? I can see you know what you're doing. I'm just going to join. They join. So that's what we are. Let's see here. Hey, it says, can we take a look at spell? All right, so spell. Let's see here. Corey says, very, very nice. Buck says, just show up, bossing people around. Mark, I love Mark. Mark is so funny. We got a couple funny ones in here, guys. It's crazy. Definitely looking into joining. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's the best decision you will ever make. You will be very surprised at all of the stuff that I do. I've been in several groups, and none of them even come close to what I do. Now, of course, I'm being biased saying that ours is the best, but it truly is. Like, what I do is I create trading warriors. I don't want sheep. Now, if you want to be a sheep, great. You just want the setups, great. They're there. I walk you through the entire process. But I have videos, and I have, matter of fact, we're going to be doing pretty soon live streaming screen shares of actual trades. You know, me doing actual trades, setting up actual trades. This is gonna be leverage though. If you don't know how to do leverage, I have videos on how to do leverage in the group. Of course, manage your risk. I talk about risk management all the time. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see here. Going down the list. I believe we got all the chats. Okay, very good, very good. I appreciate everybody letting me know that you are here. Very good. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. Did we do XYO? Yeah, I believe we did. If we did not do XYO, let me know in the chat, but I believe we did that one. We put this one on there. I'm actually going to save that one. I'm gonna post it because I do like that one. So let's go to YouTube again. Next one we're going to do is mana. We're going to do some mana. Now, I don't think we're going to do Litecoin because I think that person left. So let's do mana. US mans. Let's do Mexi. Oof. All right. So on the daily time frame, of course, broke this level, which was nice. It actually broke this little zone. Oh yeah, forget. We have to do a rapid fire. Rapid fire. Let's see here. All set says, let's see here. Feeling a nice short incoming. Yeah. And we've notified the group the levels that we need to watch. And personally, we won't be shorting until then. It's just risk management because right now the shorts are going to get wrecked if you're trying to short right now because it goes down then goes back up. Right now, let's see, a 4-hour time frame. What's the price range tool say between here and here? Roughly around 17%. Had a really nice run up with no pullback. Expect a pullback, and I do expect the pullback to break this level. So this is what I'm looking for on this one. Let's make this one white. I'm actually expecting a pullback something like this. We're going to get a pullback. We're going to break below this level to approximately right here, just above this wick. So probably something like this, and then something like this. So when this happens, what I would do is I would actually set an alert right here so that we can actually get the alert as it comes down. This is not saying to enter. This is just saying, okay, our alert went off. Once it crosses underneath it, we set our alert again. And then also that you can set alert lower. I don't think it's going to go below this, but I do think it'll come down, get to the wick, come up, get rejected, create a newly created resistance level, break out of this, and then boom, boom. Let's see here. Road Dog says, I endorse Joe's group. Yeah. Road Dog knows what I'm talking about. Like he's seen what I can do. And I really do. I go above and beyond. Not to toot my own horn, but I have a lot of people that tell me that. Like, actually people, I think I told you the story yesterday, the day before, where I had a few people reach out to me this past week and they say, hey Joe, just checking on you, seeing how you're doing. And I said, hey man, come check out my YouTube video. Before they didn't know I had a channel. I said, yeah, come check out my YouTube channel. And he said, dude, like I remember you helping me all the time. Like I'd ask you a question and you would answer like really quick. And sometimes you make videos for me. So yeah, that's what I do. I didn't charge them for it. That's what I do. Because I want everybody to make money. I want you to make money. You're gonna make crazy money. Ooh, man. And for me, I'm very happy to be a part of your crypto journey. Very happy. Oh man, I'm amped for all the thank you messages and, man, Joe, I know how to trade now and I killed it, and because it happens all the time. We got Crypto Billy in the house. What's up, my friend? What is up? Crypto Billy in the house. Now, of course, for Crypto Billy, I strongly recommend checking out his YouTube channel. We always talk about the Twitter, but check out his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is fire. He has a lot of great people on his panel, and I strongly recommend, subscribe, put the notification bell on, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. So definitely do that. All right, let's see here. Very good. All right, let's see here. I don't know what Mark is saying. Billy Boomer with beer belly. Oh my gosh. Hey, who knows? It might. It might. Oh my gosh. So crazy. All right. Got me distracted. So for this one, this is what I would do. I'll set an alert here and we wait on it. But I do think it's going to pull back simply because it's just gone straight up. It needs to have a retracement. It can't go straight up. So this one, we will save this for our watch list. And then again, check in tomorrow. Ask about this coin. And then we can possibly enter it. But right now, there's no use to setting up a trade because we don't know where it's going to retrace to. We really don't know. Let's see here. The next one is sand. Let's do some sand. This is rapid fire. On sand, we're looking at MEXC. Oh, this one looks nice. Again, straight run up. You don't want these coins. Here we had a straight run up and look what happens. It retraces. This is what needs to happen. Came up a little bit more, retrace, created a pivot. We enter on this pivot about 25%, maybe 50. I'd do 50. Because, it did come down here. Okay, 25. I do 25 just in case it comes down here to this level. But it didn't. And then it broke above this level, enter 75%. Okay, maybe 50. 50% in case it pulled back again. Now, of course, what you notice with me, I give you the thought process on what I would have done in that moment versus what I see. I could have easily said, oh yeah, I would have entered right here. Straight shot up. No. Like I have to wait here 25% because it could come down to this level, but it didn't. It came up. So then here, I'd enter a little bit more, expecting it to possibly come down, take some of this, because this, again, you do not want a straight up without a retracement. It needs to retrace. 30% is good. 15% not so good. But 30% is good. And then it comes up. This is what you want. You don't want this. So for this one too, and please don't FOMO. You FOMO, you are going to get wrecked. 100%. Mark says, Billy, the uncrowned goat in the crypto space. Yeah. Billy he's the GOAT. He really is. Let's see here. So this one, same thing. I would wait on this one. No use in charting this one out. It already moved. Would I enter this trade? Definitely not. Just for the potential of it retracing on me. It moved 40%. I'd expect it to at least pull back 15-20% before it continues up. So let's see here. Yeah. So, I mean, you can see it here too. We have this really nice accumulation box. And we actually got rejected off of this accumulation box. And then now it's entering this accumulation box, more than likely going to get rejected and then possibly come back in. And we'll see. But this is my thought process for sand in the YouTube rapid fire. Now let's go to the next one. IMX USDT on MEXC. Let's do this one. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let's go ahead and remove our 31 drawings. This one, very nice accumulation. The accumulation, as you can see, is right in here in this box. It has broken out a few times. Well, one time going up and a few times coming down, but very nice accumulation. Would I enter right now? No. Why? It's under resistance.
I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Now here, if we were to put our level right here, let's see here. What is the price range tool say between the breakout of the box or accumulation to here? 10%. Not too bad. So what I want to do is I want to set an alert above the wicks. For this one, the 4-hour candle must close above this level of 1.818. It must close. If the 4-hour candle does not close above this, expect another bull trap. You don't want this. You don't want to ride it all the way down or have your stop loss hit when you could simply avoid it. So this right here is something that hopefully mentors are teaching you. This right here is risk management. So actually do it from back here. This is risk management right here. 4-hour candle must close. I really like this one. And I like this one so much that I'm actually going to set an alert so I can actually put this for the VIP. I really like this one. Set alert. Then of course come up here and actually set the alert. Okay. So I like this one very much. Let's go ahead and put this in the rapid fire YouTube watch list. Next one is AVAX. So let's go AVAX USDT. This is Mexi. This is Avalanche. This one already broke out. We were talking about this one in reference to the zone that it was in and getting rejected, finding support, getting rejected. These are the levels. These are very key important levels. And I always find boxes. Boxes to me are extremely important. And these boxes, these are areas of accumulation or areas where it got rejected multiple times, whether it was support or resistance. Then of course it did break out of this. And then of course it came back down. So this is a perfect example of what I was illustrating earlier. If you have a straight run up, you're going to have a pullback. Here is the pullback. And then it came up. This is when we saw it again. This was our resistance zone. It broke out of the zone. This would have been on the 4-hour time frame. So once again, rinse, repeat. Here is our alert. We set our alert. The 4-hour candle must close above this number, 37.66. If it does, we enter the trade. And what we want to do is we want to have the candle body close above the level. If we have the candle body close below the level, it's showing weakness because the next candle can close lower. And then of course, now we just wait to see once it breaks above, our alert goes off, candle close above it, we enter the trade. Here on this candle close. So again, all this is information. Here the candle closed above this level. Would I enter this trade? No. But Joe, you have a group. You could say yes so that everybody can believe you that you know everything. No. I would not enter this trade right now. Look at the size of this candle. Look how large this candle is compared to this size, this size, this size. This is telling me this is a massive pump. And here's our level. I would have to wait for the next candle to close because I have a very high likelihood that the next candle is going to come down. And then now I have to wait again, set my alert, have the candle come up again. Now, let's see here. Since my alert was way up here, I would have gotten alerted on this candle close, or this candle rather. Now, if I would have had it lower, then of course that would have been my thought process. I wouldn't have entered yet. I would have waited. Now, because my alert was set at this level where this candle would have hit it, I look at it and say, oh man, this one is ready. This candle was nice and large compared to the other candles. This candle closed once again above this level. I'm in the trade. I'm in the trade. And if it comes down, well, more than likely, this is now support and it'll come up. And I'm up. Now it's coming down. Now this is what you want. You want to see this. It came up, coming down. We should be expecting a bounce fairly soon. Let's see here. Billy says XLM in the 0.5, 50 cents now. Whatever. Very nice. Yeah, I saw that one earlier. That was like, no. It's too late to enter. Let's see here. Have you seen XLM? Elon rumors are mad. It's crazy, guys. Very crazy. All right. So for this one is almost ready to enter.
What we could do is we could pull a fib from the beginning of the move to the top of the move, looking for at least a 30% pullback. And here, this is our 0.382, which is 38%. These are all percentages. And we are seeing some wicks currently. Oh, it's on the 4-hour time frame. I have 23 minutes left. It might be ready. So I would need to see this candle close and maybe wait for like 2 more candles to see if in fact it's going to do this. Because you could have a candle up here and then the next candle down here. So I would need to wait 2 more candles. So on this one, same thing, check with me tomorrow. But this one's almost ready. If you start seeing the bounce, now on the 1-hour time frame, so right now I'm trying to see if maybe it might start. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's going to keep on coming down. Came down, tried to fight up, couldn't do it, came down. These candles look very, very weak. And then coming down, I don't like how it's looking. Now, if we do break above this zone, then, I mean, you could enter the trade. Of course, this would have to definitely be on a 4-hour time frame, nothing less than that. But yeah, this one I would definitely wait. So check on this one with me tomorrow, if you like. And let's go and put this on the list. Okay, so we did that one. Let's do ILV, OV, USDT. This one is MEXC. Let's see here. Cryptobilly says lower lows. Yes, indeed. Lower lows. Let's see here. This one we had our plan A, plan B. This was way back over here when the price action was right here. I was saying, you know, more than likely will come up, get rejected off of this, or no. What was it? Oh. Probably come up, then come down, come up, come down. So this is what I was thinking was going to happen. And it didn't. This is, you know, go up, down, up. Then once we break this 4-hour candle needs to close, etc., etc. Sure enough, it went up, down, up. Could you enter here at this level? I personally wouldn't, because it could get rejected off of this level and come down. And plus, we're really close to this level. I would wait for this level, 4-hour candle close above this level. Same thing as we always do. Enter the trade. We're in the trade. It's doing well. We get stopped out, more than likely. So let's do this. We would have entered, or we would have entered right here. So we would have entered right here. Where would my stop loss have been? I don't think we would have been out of this trade. 12%. I would actually I would have done it underneath this fair value gap. And so normally I would have done it underneath this right here. But since we have our fair value gap right here, I would give it a little bit more. So about 15%. We're in the trade. I thought we got stopped out. So we're in the trade. Price came down. And then now what you do, here's another level. You can enter, because here's a level and here's a level. But these levels are very close to this level. So this is our main level. Once it breaks above this, 4-hour candle must close. Enter the trade. Do this simple step. You will make money. Not financial advice. I'm showing you how to make money so you can join the group. I'm not sure if y'all caught on to that. I'm showing you how, I'm doing something that's unprecedented. You know what I mean. But I'm showing you how to make money so you can join the group. You can stop messing around, get all the updates. I take the stress out of trading. I really do. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Crypto really says shorts get wrecked in a bull. Yes. Yeah. For me, it's too bullish to do shorts. Now, I did put a voice message in the VIP saying, you know, could you make money in shorts? Yes, of course. But they would literally have to be scalp trades or intraday trades. So within the day. But letting them run a couple days, extremely high risk, because you see Bitcoin going down, then going up. Going up, then going down, then going down, then going up. So it's not worth it. All right. So right now, even though I said we're going to do rapid fire, this is, looking at this, see here, it did come up, it's going up, came back a little bit, coming up.
I would, man, I mean, these look okay. I would really like to see it come down to here. So this would be my buy zone. I don't know if it's going to come down here. It's my buy zone. So here's my thought process. One, if we go up, we buy. If we go down, we wait for a buy. Good luck. So this is my level for my buy zone, that way you can see it. If it comes down, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for something like this. It comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up, same thing, enter. This is what I'm looking at. Now, if it does continue up, you know, you could enter here, safer for it to retrace and then do this. So you can do 50% on the break, candle must close, you know the story. And then of course, once it does this, you add to it. Now, if it does come down, the area that I would be looking for is somewhere right in here. If it comes down. So if it does come down, we look for a bounce here and then come up. But I don't think this. So I'm actually going to, I don't think that will happen. This is what I think, or this is what I think. So now it's just a waiting game. So what I would do, set alerts, you know, set an alert right here. Once your alert goes off and it continues lower, reset your alert. So when your alert hits again, you can check it. Very important, set your alert again. There have been several times where I forgot to set my alert again and I missed the entire move. So this one we just put back on there. I thought we did AVAX. Did we do AVAX? Let me know in the chat. AVAX USDT, MEXC. Let me know if we did this one. I do so many charts. I don't know. So let me know if we did AVAX. Let's see here. Al says, I don't trade alts. Very nice. Okay, Al says, I just simply scalp shorts, like running 30 minutes max. Okay, yeah, then that's fine, in my opinion. Going down the chat, let me know if I did AVAX, guys. Let me know if I did AVAX. I don't remember. I've been doing quite a few of them. Trying to go down the list of chats. Okay, and let's see here. Crypto Billy says, Apecoin going 5x easy. Yeah, we did Apecoin earlier. So very nice to know about that. Thinking about swapping my ADA for it. Are you kidding me? I just put a star on that one then. Crypto Billy, he's got some secrets. He told us about ADA a week and a half later, it boomed. He told us at the same time about DOT, and that one is just making us crazy money. Wow, okay. So definitely have to check out that one. It's gonna rip. Just my worthless opinion, not financial advice. See here, love this IMX chart. Wait for the breakout and retest before you enter. Yes, indeed. See here, RMT is here to party with us too. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys for being here. You guys are great. Man, you have no idea how much y'all mean to me. Like a lot. And thank you guys for smashing the like. Thank you for, you know, doing all the stuff that you do. Let's see here. See, yes. I don't do Elliott waves, but yes, I've seen a lot of charts that a lot of people are posting about that, about the fifth wave. So very cool. Okay, going down the list. See here. I always speculated Algo would be the payment system for Twitter. Really? It's the best when it comes to energy and carbon footprint. And so so I guess that's why you were saying about the, see, shorted. Okay, I'm riding the horse. Ouch, ouch. See here, having this buy, sell. Yes, buy, sell, buy, sell. All right, going down the list. Almost done with the chat. Okay, did AVAX last night. Okay, did AVAX last night. All right, cool. So everything still remains the same. For here, I do think it's going to probably continue going lower to this area before possibly going up. Candle must close above the 382. If it doesn't, and let's go ahead and put this as something you can actually see, 40.40. If it goes underneath it, expected possibly to come even lower, so be watching out for that. Okay, Clay the Great says, what up, Joe? What's up, everybody? And thank you for being here. You guys are the best. See here, Mark says, but not in a straight line, of course.
Going down the list, going down the list. Okay, Buck says, Billy, just letting people know before he places his whale buys. Okay, I see here. Mark, I see. Here, 93.7. I'm 20x. Whoa. It's a lot. Sam says, you're my favorite. Nope, you are my favorite. Everybody here is my favorite. So let's see here. We're not doing a Litecoin because the one wanting the Litecoin is not here. We will do Spell. Who wanted Spell? Whoever wanted Spell, let me know in the chat. Who wanted Spell? Let me know in the chat as quick as you can, please. Let's see here. Al says, I already have it on Profit. Ooh, nice. If it keeps dropping, very nice. Okay, here, going down the list. All right. So let's do Spell really quick since they may be preoccupied. Let's see here, go and Spell, let's see. This one looks good. Let's go on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, we have a top, we have a possible lower high. I would expect it to come down. So for this one, what we want to do is we want to wait for it to break this level, 0.0008715. I would like to see this actually come down right in this zone. So we can do right about here. This would be a really nice buy opportunity. And of course, let's go ahead and label this zone for you. We have right there to about right there. So this one I would wait. I would set an alert. Same thing, just above your buy zone. That way, when the price goes underneath it, you can reset your alert as it comes out. You can enter the trade. And then, of course, same thing here. Have your alert just a little bit above this wick. And then same thing, 4-hour candle must close above this level. And set your alerts. So I do hope everybody enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, make sure to smash the like. Thank you guys so much for keeping the chat going. That truly does help the channel. Please watch the videos that I have coming up on YouTube. And I may be doing another 74x leverage trade. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Bitcoin or other coins. And, it's me getting wrecked. So we'll see. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you guys so very much. You guys are great. We will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the weekends, I like doing 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Until then, as always, don't FOMO. Don't chase these trades. Trading is very emotional. Envy, anger, greed, jealousy. Don't worry, guys. You're going to make money. You're going to kill it this season. I'm very honored to be part of your crypto journey. Together, we are going to make so much money. Join me every single day, and let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. Take care. My name is Joe, also known as Trading Tuition. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Awesome, guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. We'll be able to do about 10 seconds of music and then call it a day. Call it a day.